Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.
You're watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Friday, the 10th of November. India-US hold 2+2 ministerial dialogue in New Delhi. Undocumented Afghans go underground in Pakistan to avoid expulsion. And Sri Lanka balances polls and crisis recovery in 2024 budget deliberations. And now for all the details. India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Foreign Minister S. Shankar on Friday held the 5th 2+2 ministerial dialogue with their American counterparts, stressing the need to further strengthen their friendship to be able to deal with urgent global and geopolitical challenges. Highlighting the importance of the partnership between both the countries, Rajnath Singh in his remarks said the bilateral relationship is critical for ensuring a free, open and rules-bound Indo-Pacific region. Shankar said the dialogue will provide an opportunity to construct a shared global agenda. India-US relations have steadily grown stronger on several fronts in the last 2 decades as Washington sees New Delhi as a key counterweight to China's dominance in the region.
In the 2+2, we will undertake, as we have done before, a comprehensive overview of cross-cutting strategic defense and security ties, technology and supply chain collaborations, and people-to-people exchanges. Our meeting takes place even as we make rapid strides in all aspects of our bilateral agenda. Our trade is today in excess of $200 billion. FDI is rising in both directions.
In the face of urgent global challenges, it's more important than ever that the world's 2 largest democracies exchange views, find common goals, and deliver for our people. We've made impressive gains in building our major defense partnership over the past year, and that will help us contribute even more together to the cause of peace and stability.
Well, in a response to the death sentence handed over to 8 former Indian Navy personnel by the Qatar government for alleged espionage, India has submitted an appeal against the penalty, and the Indian embassy received another consular access on the 7th of November. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bakshi on Thursday said that the judgment in the case is confidential and has only been shared with the legal team. He also urged everyone to refrain from any speculation due to the sensitive nature of the case. Earlier, Foreign Minister S. Shankar had assured all efforts would be done to secure their release. The former Navy officers, including decorated individuals, were working in Doha when they were arrested. India has called the ruling deeply shocking. Moving on, overnight rain in New Delhi and its suburbs brought some relief to the Indian capital on Friday, where authorities were mulling seeding clouds to improve the toxic air gripping the city. The AQI, which was between 400 to 500 for the past 7 days, indicating hazardous levels of pollution, dipped to around 120 in several areas following the intermittent rain. The Weather Department has also forecast light showers in neighbouring states of Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, पोल्यूशन में एकदम से चेंज आया है और ऑफ कोर्स दिवाली है, ऐसी बारिश हो गई है, इसीलिए हम लोग सुबह सुबह आए हैं सेलिब्रेट करने।
इस बारिश को थोड़ा ये है कि जो दिल्ली में जो पॉल्यूशन थी उससे जो है थोड़ा सा मतलब जो है लोगों को ये जो है राहत मिली है, लेकिन जो है बारिश हुई उसके कारण जो है थोड़ा जो यहाँ जो रोड एरिया में जो है कूड़ा डाल देते हैं लोग, उसके कारण जो यहाँ पर जल भरा होता है, उससे जो है डेंगू के मच्छर जो है सबसे ज़्यादा जो है पैदा होता है, डेंगू होने का सबसे ज़्यादा खतरा होता है।
And as parts of measures to control pollution, the Delhi government had earlier this week shut schools until 18th of November and said odd-even rule would be imposed after festival of Diwali, which sees bursting of firecrackers. Well, scores of young school children in Gilgit-Baltistan held a protest recently against unreasonable fee hike while they continue to suffer amid shortage of teachers and lack of basic amenities. A report. Hundreds of school students in Gilgit-Baltistan took to the streets recently to protest the unreasonable hike in their school fees. The students complained that their schools lack even the basic amenities such as drinking water, and they have to sit in the open in the absence of classrooms. They also flagged concerns over shortage of teachers while complaining that some classrooms are filled with students beyond capacity.
डिस्पेंसर खरीदते हैं तो उसका अपनी अपने स्टाफ रूम में रखते हैं। हमें पीने का हक नहीं है, क्या हम फीस नहीं देते? और फिजिक्स का टीचर हमारे पास नहीं है, एक आता है फिर जाता है, दूसरा आता है फिर जाता है। हमारे पास रेगुलर फिजिक्स का टीचर भी नहीं है। और जहाँ में साइंस लैब है, साइंस लैब के अंदर कुछ नहीं है, हमें कुछ समझाया नहीं जाता। हमें अंदर ठूस के बैल बकरियों की तरह देखो कि चुप करके छोड़ देते हैं। हमारा क्या फीस देने का मकसद ये तो नहीं है।
Earlier, students of Karakoram University also held similar protest over unreasonable fee hike. The education sector in Gilgit-Baltistan has been in a dire state for the past many years, while Islamabad continues to turn a blind eye towards the occupied region. Moving on, many Afghans who fear persecution if they return to Afghanistan have gone into hiding in Pakistan to avoid being detected by law enforcement agencies following a government policy to expel undocumented foreigners. A report. Saleh Zada, Afghan singer, fears that his days of refuge in Pakistan are coming to an end as he does not have the required documents to stay in the country. Many Afghans who fear persecution if they return to Afghanistan have gone into hiding in Pakistan to avoid being detected following a government policy to expel undocumented foreigners. Zada says he left Afghanistan after Taliban banned public music performances in the hope that he could get asylum in the US, Canada or Germany.
My life was totally in danger, so because of this I left all my dreams, all my things in Afghanistan. I left my families, whatever I have actually job, I left my job and I just escaped from Afghanistan.
Pakistan is home to over 4 million Afghan migrants, and refugees and Afghans make up the largest portion of migrants. Pakistan government has brushed off calls from the UN and Western embassies to reconsider the expulsion plan, saying Afghans have been involved in terror attacks and in crimes that undermine security.
But right now, we don't know actually. Our future is totally unknown. And we don't know, maybe we will arrest, maybe the police officer maybe will arrest us today or tomorrow or in the other days. We actually don't know about this case. But we hope that Pakistan never actually deport us, and they should cancel the deporting of Afghan refugees.
And the Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe will seek to boost tax revenue and rationalise spending in the government's second full-year budget set to be announced on Monday, targeting a return to growth for the crisis-hit economy while keeping an eye on elections. Sri Lanka's economy shrank 7.8% in 2022, forcing it to default on its foreign debt. However, this year the economy has gradually stabilized, helped by a $2.9 million IMF bailout. But Wickremesinghe, who is also the country's finance minister, will have to contend with the dual challenges of raising revenue, essential to take forward the 4-year IMF program, while also maintaining public goodwill as he prepares to face presidential elections next year. Sri Lanka's central bank expects growth of 3.3% in 2024 after an economic contraction of 2% this year. And jewellery showrooms across India were seen buzzing with customers to Friday to purchase gold ornaments on the occasion of Dhanteras festival. Dhanteras, which falls 2 days before Diwali, the Hindu festival of lights, is the country's busiest gold buying day, as it is considered auspicious to buy precious metals and utensils. People on the occasion also buy gold coins with engrossed pictures of Lord Ganesha, the Hindu god of prosperity, and the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi, the prominent deities who are worshipped on Diwali.
It's Diwali, and if we buy new gold jewelry, and it's like inviting Aishwarya, the Lakshmi, into our house. And today is Dhanteras, so we thought we'll get nice gold jewelry, and they have exotic collection.
While people also throng markets to buy decorative items, including earthen lamps ahead of Diwali, it is believed goddess Lakshmi comes into those homes that are clean and well lit. Diwali marks the return of Hindu Lord Rama to the city of Ayodhya after he defeated Ravan, the demon king of Lanka. Well, that's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time next week. Have a great weekend. Good night.
Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.